Hi guys, Réal here, author. Wanted to present you a little talk about my book, The Ninth Divinity, which is a geopolitical crime thriller based very much on contemporary circumstances that are happening in the Ukraine today. I thought I would write a book that would present a different perspective about how to deal with dictators like Putin or Kim Jong-un or whoever comes up. If we take technology today, drone technology, for instance, a drone that size, maybe even smaller, the combined military complexes of our world today have the ability to take a drone this size and penetrate the Kremlin. They could penetrate the surveillance and the security systems. They could practically get that drone right up next to Vladimir Putin. Weaponize it, make it explode, or take pictures of him, or deliver a message like, we've got you, we're watching you, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is that this technology, which we have in our possession now, AI technology, and the special forces that exist in the military, you could take a dozen men and women, train them to go into the Kremlin, go into Moscow, and probably get right up next to Putin. There would be no war. Millions wouldn't have to suffer. You could bypass the whole conventional mediocrity of let's just go out and battle him with tanks and airplanes and the trillion. Essentially what we have here today is we have an industrial complex, a military industrial complex that's worth trillions of dollars of profit to private contractors, military contractors around the world. So war is an industry today. It's a money-making activity. People want it. You think, oh, well, we don't want war in the Ukraine. Are you kidding me? There are people who are just absolutely bankrolling so much money that it's ridiculous. Whereas this exists, this technology, the special forces that are trained, you could send in a couple of dozen people, maybe half a dozen drones, Putin would be over. But they don't do it. And the reason they don't do it is for that thing that they call money, profit. It's profitable to send men and women out there and let them fight in tanks and airplanes and all that stuff. And it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry today. And so you have to sort of back up and take a look at it. And that's what I do in my book, The Ninth Divinity. I present a whole different scenario. If a handful of people went after Putin with this technology, could they actually get him to The Hague, actually remove him successfully from Russia and move him over to The Hague to be tried as a war criminal, or very minimally just end him so that the whole war doesn't have to happen. It's a scenario that can exist. It's just not a very profitable scenario. It doesn't make a lot of money for people if a half a dozen men or women or 2 dozen or 1,000 men or women manage to actually take Putin out. It doesn't make trillions of dollars for these guys that are manufacturing the weapons. And that's really what it comes down to. So anyhow, I invite you to read my book. It's a different perspective. And some people say, well, no, war is necessary. And I say, well, that's just bullshit. Thanks for listening.